welcome to my channel. Going to jump right into it today, and we're going to be reviewing Ghosts of Mars. Now this is a 2001 sci-fi action horror film directed by John Carpenter, and it stars Natasha Henstridge, Ice Cube, Jason Statham, as well as Pam Grier, Claire Duvall, Joanna Cassidy. Now a bit of a spoiler alert here, I'm going to go through the plot and then a few things about the film as well. So, what is it about? The movie is set in 2176 on a partially terraformed Mars. A police unit is sent to retrieve a prisoner from a mining outpost, but when they arrive, they find the mining outpost is abandoned and all the people are possessed by the ghosts of Mars. Hence the title. So, look, the film itself is a mindless, silly, over-the-top sci-fi action horror film. It isn't to be taken seriously in any way, shape or form, and John Carpenter said that himself. He wanted this to be an over-the-top, tongue-in-cheek, entertaining action flick that allowed the characters to, and the plot points, to be silly without being a comedy. And it certainly does tick all those boxes. It's cheesy without being too cheesy or cringy. There's some good action scenes in it, a lot of fun with the dialogue in it as well, and you can see that through the characters on screen. They really do have a good dynamic between the three of them, and there's a lot of fun happening there. So I'm going to go through a few of the things that I liked about the film. So firstly, the makeup effects. Greg Nicotero and his team did a phenomenal job on the physical effects. The transformation from human to the possessed, I guess what they do to themselves, they tear the skin, they make, they scratch their skin, they cut their skin, they insert metal pieces through their skin. Really well done. There's a few scenes with some heads stuck on pikes, which kind of takes me back to The Walking Dead, which Greg Nicotero is doing now. And there's a scene in, I think it's season 9, with a bunch of heads put on spikes. Kind of remind me of that. Also the props as well, which come into obviously the effects as well. Really well done. Like, they give a sense of the Martians, their brutality. As a race, they're a warrior race, and there's these props that are hanging around, and the weapons that they make are all from other instruments lying around. So they sharpen up things, they do make changes to, say, scissors. They'll get a bunch of scissors, put them on a piece of wood. Sounds simple, but it looks effective in the film. Another thing that I really did enjoy about it was, at certain points in the film, the music just goes into full metal mode. And it really does, like, for most of it, it's John Carpenter's themes, like his musical scoring is really good. And that's, you look at Halloween, you look at all of his previous films, the score is really well, and it does come across in this one here. And going from that, I guess, the thematic score to all of a sudden metal really does set the tone quite well. Now I mentioned that there's a good dynamic between these characters, and for most of it the actors seem to be having a lot of fun, having a laugh with it, enjoying the time there. I will say Ice Cube's fourth wall break at the end of the film, that was pretty funny. Now onto the bad side. You can't have a movie like this without having some things wrong with it, and it is 20 years old, so we'll give it that. The green screen and special effects, explosions, to me, with the poorer quality CGI and green screening, it does take me away from the moment of the film. And there is one scene where there's a bunch of soldiers sort of wandering around a train, and I get why they had to do that. It'd be really difficult to build a train to scale, especially a futuristic train. But it takes me out of it in the moment, so it kind of loses that. I also did mention the acting. Now, whilst the majority of it looks as though they're having a great time, they're doing their job really well, there's just some of it which is just out of place. Some of it seems very robotic, very wooden. Is it the acting? Is it the directing? It's really hard to say, but it just really takes you out of it. Okay, so that's Ghosts of Mars, and that's my review. Like I said, it's a fun movie. It's mindless. It's silly. It's over the top. It's not great. It's not terrible. However, for my scoring, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Like I said, not great, not terrible. But there you have it. Look, thank you for watching. If you don't mind, give this video a big thumbs up, like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, would appreciate it. I'll also pop down my Instagram handle in the link. Every week I put up a poll in my Instagram stories for a review of what movie you would like to see me review next. Because it's October, it's obviously Halloween is coming up. I am actually going to do something very special towards the end of the month on Halloween, so keep an eye out for that. That's going to be a lot of fun, and yeah, look, once again, thank you guys for watching, do appreciate it, and once again, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.